Pause, and thank you for the opportunity.
Senator Mutinda Tabitha Maureen.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I do rise to support the motion. Summoning the ministers, actually, or inviting them to the House, I look at it in a wider perspective. Yes, as my colleague and member of the Finance Committee mentioned today, Senator Eddy, that we were to have the Minister for National Treasury, and apparently he was not in a position to appear. Most of the issues that are in the committee are issues that we normally address to the CSs in the different offices that they hold. And so bringing the House together and bringing in the ministers, we will be able to cover a wide range of issues that we actually raise in this House. We as the representatives of the people, it becomes actually much more easier to be able to have direct answers, and also for the people to be able to listen to the feedbacks of the people that are serving in these different offices. Yes, earlier, Madam Speaker, it has been indicated that the CSs have actually had a character of not wanting to actually appear. But I'm happy because in our manifesto, this was one of the key issues that we promised that the CSs shall appear. It's not a war that is actually being set. It's actually an opportunity to be able to address much more fundamental issues that are affecting different parts of this country. Looking at where the situation is today as a country, we're having the issues that are happening, like for example, the maandamano issue that are normally taking place in our country. It is also good whereby we have the CSs like Professor Kindiki to be able to give us the status of the security issues in our country because of what is happening during these proceedings. Madam Speaker, in the Constitution, Article number 77, it actually states that state officers have a mandate to showcase their leadership and integrity in terms of what they are doing in the offices, how they are actually delivering their goals as per what we've promised Kenyans as a government. And it is the high time that we have an open mind and look at it broadly. At the same time, yes, there's a concern of the number of days for the committees, because we've been conducting committees Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And you realize the common factor in all these committees is that point where we summon different CSs in these committees. I would urge colleagues to actually look at it in a perspective that we will minimize some of the issues in the same committees. We will be able to, yes, we will limit the Wednesday time, the morning session, but these are issues that we can be able to rearrange, because we say without planning, then we fail. So I find it possible to actually adjust our committee timings, and we squeeze them to Tuesday and Thursday, and we'll be able to address most of the pending issues, because you find in those committees we have statements that need to be tackled, statements that the CSs come in to respond to, and if we put it in this plenary, then we'll be able to actually cover a lot of issues. I remember during the issue of Her Excellency Governor Kawera of Meru, when she appeared to the Senate, the colleagues actually proposed on plenary, but because of the time factor, we settled for a committee. It's now a very good opportunity, and also for us, the new members, to be able to learn much more widely on different matters, because we'll be able to invite different ministers. Some of us serve in committees that are just specific to specific ministries, but now it will be able to cover